as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've purposed.
It's a fumble on the play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. The Bruins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bruins in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Reads it, fires complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air, it's Yoder. Got his man on the right. Lots of room to run. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bruins! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Already find a hole in that secondary. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Yoder. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Dumps it off in the flats. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Floats it out in space. Running through contact. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st down, West Virginia. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He breaks a tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, what a move. Touchdown, Mountaineers. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Yoder. Working that left side now. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, West Virginia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Yoder. Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Hines is tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And on first down, they sent the field goal team out, I guess hoping to cause confusion and delay and some type of befuddlement. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Yoder. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. The play action fake. He's got it up to 30. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
14.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off-play action on first down. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Third down coming up.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking for a man. It's Yoder. Stands in and takes the hit. Finds a spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, West Virginia. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Yoder. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And now on second down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And it's no good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw, it's Yoder. The screen, and watch out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The DBs will back off a bit. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals. The Cardinals ready to get this thing started and open the season. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cardinals offense takes the field to start this game off. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Barmore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State for a minute. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
Off play action. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
1st and goal, Ball State.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be for no...
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. To throw, it's Anger. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Louisville's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Got a man, it's Booth. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking for room, it's Agbana. Looking for room at the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the O.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Anger. Picked off, a turnover in their own end.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the handoff. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Timeout.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Anger. Sweet cut there. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Running back searching for a hole. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Anger. Gets it out quickly. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schubin Stadium.
The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Agbana. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
That's another Ball State first down.
They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Barmore. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Anger. A little release to the back. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
Loss of 2. It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The hand to the running back. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 3rd down play from the gun. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass. It's Anger. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barmore. Little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have